viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. We say thank you to every one of you. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Supreme Court suspends hearing of Tambuwal, Ihedioha, 4 other governors' appeals. The hearing of the appeal of Governors Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto and Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State, including 4 other governors, was suspended by the Supreme Court on Monday. All the governors whose appeals were affected are Emeka Ihedioha of Imo State, Bala Mohammed Bauchi, Simon Lalong Plateau State, and Samuel Otom Benue State. The Apex Court in Abuja suspended the hearing of the governorship appeals from the 6 states over rudeness and high noise level in the court. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Muhammad, gave the order for the suspension of the appeals hearing. Meanwhile, there has been tension in Imo State following the announcement by the Supreme Court that it would on Monday deliver judgment on the petitions against the declaration of Emeka as the governor of the state by the Independent National Electoral Commission. While members of the People's Democratic Party are upbeat that the Supreme Court would uphold Ihedioha's victory, members of All Progressive Congress and all the Progressive Grand Alliance are hopeful that the judgment would go in their favor. And Sokoto, Governor Aminu Tambuwal of the People's Democratic Party won with a slim margin of 342 votes after a supplementary election. The All Progressive Congress in Sokoto State and its governorship candidate Alhaji Ahmed Sokoto challenged the victory up to the Supreme Court. Wow, so viewers, what do you think about this news? What is your own take about what the Supreme Court did? They actually suspend the hearing of some governors in the state, Tambuwal, Ihedioha, and Simon Lalong and Samuel Otom. What is your own take? And I believe to me that justice delay is a justice denial. Justice can be delayed, but it can never be denied. Later, it will still come back to reality. It will still come back. That is just the thing, And then, I am just praying for this government. At first, my question is that, do Tanko ask the supporters of the parties involved to sit at home? And the second, do Nigeria lack men of the force to control the crowd? Why delivering up to 6 cases in a day at one venue? Why would they do that? And now they are now contemplating on whom to throw out and whom to leave. You can imagine that. And then, Professor Tanko, the CGN, what do you expect when you fix governorship matter that involves 6 states at the same time? What do we expect? Involve 6 states at the same time, same venue, same time, same day. Because I believe these people should end this election to enable us to think about 2023. The forthcoming election is very close. Before we know it, 2023 will be here in our doorstep. And now they are still battling with the ones that has already passed before. And somebody said that Tanko is a rebel of democracy. Tanko is a Buhari and Oshiomhole layer, not CGN. Whenever INEC delays announcement of election result, everybody will know what will be the outcome, and which is absolutely right. It is Nigeria that I know that elections results are always delayed. In some other country, whenever they do election, before you know it, within few hours, the results will come out. But in Nigeria, because of their evil atrocity, because of their because that that corruption has entered their blood, they won't bring out the results immediately. And by the time they bring out the results, it's going to be something else. And now that CGN is delaying the judgment, everybody should know that something has happened. Sokoto and Imo State. I just feel sorry for Governor Emeka. I feel sorry for him. Because I know that his leg will be shaken by now. And and they said that once a blind man is leading a war, you shouldn't expect any good outcome. The so-called president is hopeless, so everything under him will be automatically hopeless. And they said that I am still asking the same question over and over again. Hope Uzodinma, which position did he took during the governorship in Imo State? I don't think he took any reasonable position. I don't think so. And they said that they will conclude everything in their hotel room today. Tomorrow the Mumu will go and sit to listen to already concluded case. Maybe order from above have not served. If not, why can't they give judgment? That means it's likely the judgment will not be fair. Because by the time you see them delaying results, by the time you see them delaying judgment, my people, we need to fear them at that time, because it's going to be another story entirely. It's going to be another story. That is Nigerian government for you. They are not faithful with their elections. They are not faithful, starting from the presidential election to the lowest election in Nigeria. They are not faithful. Riot everywhere, attacking people everywhere, using all these men that doesn't have a job, using them as thug. And at the end of the day, they will be the set of people that will kill those people so that their secrets will not come out. It is Nigeria that will see that their election is just a do and die affairs. When you go to other countries, you see that. In fact, some places other countries, you will not even know that there is election going on that day. Because it will never reflect, like, people will not see anything like rioting or a lot of people on the streets voting. But in Nigeria, it's a total different thing entirely. The false leaders on horse in Nigeria, the false leaders on we Nigerian people, they don't allow the Nigerian citizens to vote peacefully, to vote for who they want to be our leader. They don't. And this person said that why the suspension? Could the CGN not impose order and silence in the court, then proceed with long-awaited judgment? Let's not give people the impression that something is being manipulated. Of course, people already have that impression that something is being manipulated. People already have that impression that they are trying to change things. Because why are they wasting time? Why are they wasting time on hate? So viewers today, what do you think about this news? What is your own take? Your comment is very much important to us. Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a big thank you to every one of you. We appreciate you. We say God bless you for subscribing, and thank you so much.